to my minute. This is T Sakura, and you're watching PokeCast. Alright, well, it's time for comic book number 3 in my vampire-themed comic reviews. The next one is going to be from Vincent Price Presents. This is issue number 1. Now, this is personally one of my favorite vampire comics because it is from, it has my favorite actor from horror in it, which is Vincent Price, and one of the best guys ever when it comes to horror. So this is what I really like because the coolest thing is it begins and ends with Vincent coming in and talking like, what if in a village that was full of kids who went to families, things, strange things like that, and it ends with him doing his classic, ending, so it was really good. And this entire comic is fantastic. The art is really good. That's something I really enjoyed about it, and it's just the story is fantastic. You can definitely feel, the classicness, like, the Twilight Zone, Thriller, things like that in this, which really, I think, brought the series to life. And so, as it goes, we meet our main character who's being transported by truck, and there's just wolves everywhere in this forest around this camp. The children arrive at this place in this huge orphanage. They're being fed very well, doing everything they can. And of course, if they try to escape, well, there's wolves, there's many sharks in the water. So, it's either you live here, do what you're supposed to, or you can feed the fishies, or the doggies out there, go and have fun. Every child that comes to this is being fed, brought up, and then is brought to a family. Automatically, the kids can see that there's something bizarre and strange about each of the families, because, well, when it comes down to it, the families that they go to live with are vampires. The children are the food, and so the nannies that are human are supposed to help keep these children healthy. That way, the vampires always have something to drink, and it just makes it fun just watching and seeing how everything's gonna go, because the kids are in top shape, they're doing real good, but still they're just basically cattle. And the story does continue on from there about how the kids do find freedom in a unique way. I'm definitely going to leave this one a little close at the end because it's one of those that it's definitely worth reading, since it does have that Twilight Zone atmosphere to it. I didn't want to give away the ending, so I really liked how they played through this one. It really the story was very good, with fantastic art that really helped tell the story along with it. Definitely had that creepiness era into the comic, which really brought it out. And the whole concept of, going with the vampire society, raising kids to be their cattle was, definitely creepy, and raised a lot of questions. At the very end, will the story continue, or will the story end there and then the next story will begin? I haven't been able to pick up any more of his comics, unfortunately, due to just not having the money for newer comics. So I have to go with the previously read ones. That's why I have a lot of older comics. but definitely a series for all of you out there who are looking for classic stories, you know, and if you like Vincent Price, you know, here's some comics that were inspired by him, and that's what made me very excited to read these. So this is definitely one of the, like I said, one of my favorite vampire comics to read, just because they did such a very good job at it and did exactly what I like to read. So for anybody out there who's looking for a nice one, definitely check this out. It does have several covers. As you saw in the video, it had a Vincent Price cover. This is the other cover. I think this is cover B, I believe. Yeah, cover B. So, you know, keep an eye out for these. Definitely check these out, especially if you're a Twilight fan, or Twilight Zone fan, or a thriller fan, or Outer Limits fan. You know, this is probably what you're looking for, and that's what makes this one just fantastic to read. So I hope you guys have enjoyed my review on Vincent Price Presents #1. Sayonara and ciao.